It's 2023 and you're wondering which framework to use to build your billion-dollar mobile app. So I'm going to just walk through all over the most popular mobile development frameworks out there for 2023. So React Native is the one I'm going to start with. React Native is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. So it is a framework for building mobile applications natively for both iOS and Android using JavaScript. And it also uses the popular React library. It provides a smooth and efficient development process and offers a performance boost over hybrid approaches. Then the next one I'm going to talk about is Flutter. They say Flutter is so fast, it can even make your grandma's phone feel like a wrist dryer. Flutter is a mobile expressive mobile development framework created by Google, which allows developers to build cross-platform native apps for iOS and Android using a single code base similar to React. The other one I'm going to go for is Xamarin or Xamarin, depending on how you pronounce it. Xamarin is more like the Swiss Army knife of mobile development. That's how you can view it. So it's also a cross-platform mobile development framework created by Microsoft, which allows developers to build native apps for iOS and Android. But it uses C# and .NET when it comes to the core languages that it's using. The next one I'm going to go for is Cordova or Cordova. So Cordova is like a chameleon. It can blend anyway. So just take it like that. So it is a framework for building cross-platform mobile apps using web technologies like HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. It uses Cordova to access native device features and offers a range of tools and services for mobile development. The next one we're gonna go to is Swift UI. Swift UI is more like a breath of fresh air in the iOS world. So it is a modern declarative framework for building user interfaces on Apple platforms, allowing developers to create interactive and dynamic apps using a single, easy-to-learn syntax. So that's iOS or Swift UI in a nutshell. Then the next one we're gonna go to is Jetpack Compose. Jetpack Compose is like the Android version of Swift UI. So it's just to simply put it. So it is a declarative, reactive UI framework for Android development, which allows developers to build native apps using Kotlin and modern intuitive DSLs. The next one we're gonna go to is NativeScript. NativeScript is like a native language translator, to simply put it. It is a framework for building native mobile apps for iOS and Android using JavaScript and Angular, which allows developers to access native device features and APIs. Similar to React Native, but not really. Yeah, so it's kind of something like that. Then the next one we're going to go to is Kotlin multi-platform mobile. So Kotlin multi-platform mobile is like a universal adapter. So because it is a framework for building cross-platform mobile apps using Kotlin, which allows developers to share code across iOS and Android platforms. So Kotlin mainly initially focused on Android only, but now they're trying to get iOS in there as well. So that's why it's like a universal adapter of sorts. So the last one we're going to talk about is called Felgo or Flango. So Flango is like a one-stop shop for cross-platform development. So it is a cross-platform mobile development framework that allows developers to build native apps for iOS and Android using Qt and QML, providing a rich set of UI controls and a seamless development experience. So those are the main mobile development frameworks that you're gonna see in 2023, and it's a matter of like doing further research and choosing which one suits best with you. For example, if you know that you know JavaScript and you're happy with it, you can either go with React Native or Native Script. And if you are in the React space, you can go with React Native, and Angular JavaScript space, you can go with Native Script. And if you like working with core declarative UI and going deep into the code, you can go with Swift UI and Jetpack Compose. There are other platforms whereby like now if you want to do less code and just use the web features code that you already have, or use your same website, you can just go with Cordova or Ionic. So it's all up to you, but like I always recommend React Native. So but at the end of the day, it's all up to you. So cool, hope you enjoyed this type of content. If you're looking for more, give it a like, subscribe, and comment down below which framework are you going to be using in 2023.